Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis, and the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they'll need to run this down around the 368 marker. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Here's the 1-1. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward at the track, into the basket, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he lays off there, 1-0. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now here it comes. And here's a cut fastball that misses down and away for ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's Johan Camargo as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Kris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Báez.
In now, Javier Báez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That evens it up 1-1. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
All even now, 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Right, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. From the stretch. Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Popped him up. Báez calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he pops him up back behind second base. Kipnis has got it, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Josh Tomlin takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 50, Josh Tomlin.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Wilson.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting center, the center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The Cubs are down to their final strike here, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 2-0 finish today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka gets the W on the mound. Yu Darvish only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs,